The kids have been back to school for a few weeks now, and you'd think that things would have calmed down, but they haven't. They're just getting started, right? Many parents are still struggling to get their kids into a routine. Here with tips on how to deal with some common back-to-school transition problems is Dr. Debbie Gilboa. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you here. And I think one of the first things that I wanted to discuss with you is the stress. Being organized and getting the kids into that routine.
Right. And you mean our stress as parents.
Right. It goes both ways. It certainly
Absolutely.
does. So how do you get your kids on the right track to get them organized, to make sure that they're doing their homework and staying on task?
This really depends on their developmental level, and some of it is to have really reasonable expectations. If you came into the school year thinking it's going to be entirely different, you're probably setting yourself up for disappointment. If you can come into it thinking there are two things we're going to handle differently, like the time that homework gets done or the environment in which it gets done, those things you can control. But if you think this is the year my child's not going to have a bunch of stuff stuffed at the bottom of their backpack or miss an assignment or I'm going to forget about something, that's not true.
Yeah.
That's normal parenting. So some of it is about adjusting your expectations and choosing one habit to change, changing that habit, letting it really take effect.
So making sure the kids get their homework done on time. How can you persuade your kid, let's say you know that they go to bed early, but they get home from school and they don't want to do their homework right away. How do you get them into that good habit?
So for a child who has more than just one page of homework, so older elementary or a middle schooler, you can give them a fair amount of freedom in when they do things and where they do things, but not if they do things. So it's better to look at the end and say, hey, your responsibility is to make sure that your assignments are done the day that they're due. What help do you need from me? Because it's your responsibility.
Right.
The point of middle school especially is for them to try stuff. Even if they fail at it, even if they say, oh, I've got this, you don't have to ask. And then you just send an email or you check the online gradebook if you need to at the end of the week to see if they got it done.
Did they really do it?
And you make a consequence if they didn't, usually involving their social plans for the weekend.
Yeah. Or social media or cell phones or something, right? Yeah, there's so many. One person says, my son is devastated now that he's back to school because he spent this summer sleeping in and playing video games.
Oh, me too.
And you have to limit their screen time now, right? Yeah. The sleeping in part. So how do you do that? And how do you get them back into the flow of a normal school year by limiting their screen time and game time and all of that stuff?
Setting expectations, saying these are the things you have to do, and you got to do the have to do's before you do the want to do's. So you can earn the want to do's if you get the have to do's, chores, homework, whatever else you need to do, done well.
Yeah.
You can't bust through it really fast so that you can get to the video game time. It has to be done to a certain standard. Then you don't have to argue about how many minutes they spend in front of the screen. I think in some ways it's easier during the school year because they have fewer minutes to give than parents who felt overwhelmed by 90 hours of Fortnite a week.
Yeah. Do you advise a certain amount of screen, game time, cell phone time?
Definitely the American Academy of Pediatrics has some great guidelines that are easy to find online or on my website, but really the issue is helping our kids build the habits they need as adults. I can't noodle around on social media for fun if I've got a ton of stuff that has to get done.
Right.
That's the skill I want my kids to learn.
Okay, so the next topic is a big one, bullying. And this has taken so many different, gone down so many different ways now with social media, being bullied in school. Mm-hmm. So how do you help your kid if you think that they are being bullied?
The first is to make sure that it's actually bullying, because one of the problems that we're having is we're using that word very freely.
Oh.
Bullying is if something is repetitive, damaging, and involves some sort of inequity in power, social power, or if it's a teacher or a coach or someone like that, but also social power in a friend group if someone's holding something over you. But it has to be repetitive, it has to be intentional. So if it is bullying, then you talk to your child, you make sure their social media accounts are under your supervision, because bullying, not only does it not end at the schoolyard, it mostly starts once kids get to their devices. It's much easier to bully online than it is in person. So a kid might be doing fine. You might check in at school and they would say, oh, their social situation seems great. And then you start to look at their online, their extra Instagram Finsta account, which you maybe don't know about.
Yeah, I don't know.
To say, hey, is this happening? So some kids will have a regular Instagram account and an extra Instagram account so that you have one to look at and they have one to really use. One way to know that is if you ask your child, just sit down next to them and be like, hey, show me your Instagram. If they have to log in, they probably have another account. Most people leave themselves logged in unless they're using two accounts. Okay.
Now, you said that people use that term loosely, bullying. Mm-hmm. So what is a case where it's not bullying? Maybe they just feel like they are? Or?
So if it's not repetitive, for example, if a kid says, well, I was bullied today because my friend sat with someone else on the bus.
Okay.
That may be bullying if it's repetitive, if it's intentional, if it's damaging, and if there's that unequal social power. But it may just have been your friend wanting to sit with someone else on the bus.
Okay, so I love this next question. Someone writes in that they've sheltered their daughter. They're worried now that she's going off to college and that she's going to take advantage of the situation and start partying too much. How do you keep her in control, or your son if you have one?
You can't.
Right.
You have to accept what you can control and what you cannot, which is one of the reasons that it's really good to start having these conversations in middle and high school. But if your child is leaving for college, then this is a time to acknowledge out loud to them what you can control and what you can't, what your expectations are for grades and for showing up at class and for getting other things done. Maybe they have to have a job or they have an athletic commitment, whatever it is. But the other thing to do is to focus on when your child has done what you hoped. Hey, I know you've been to a party and you've made good choices. Maybe not every party you've ever been to, but I know you've been to a party, you've made good choices. What motivated you to do the right thing? Right. Instead of just talking about, which we do have to talk about, the fear of what can go wrong when you do the wrong thing.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. G. Always giving us some good advice. Dr. G's helpful parenting advice. You can check out her books and watch for her segments here on PTL. We'll also have a link to her website posted at kdka.com/PTL.